morning. Oh, wow. Why do I look like a white ghost? I know this is Halloween, but still, this might be better. Howdy! How are you guys doing? I thought, why not do a little... I was like, what is it today? It's Saturday. Update. What is the update, people? A Saturday chit chat. Might be a ramble, I don't know. And I will also share some things. So, one thing I want to share. It's very interesting. In the future, I might be in a movie. I had someone reaching out, talking about me being in a movie. It's very exciting. It's science fiction. Probably everything I can tell, actually. You guys are going to see if that happens. But I feel there's a lot of things happening with like collabs and people working together. I've been speaking more with the tattoo artist Mikkel that you guys are going to see soon or meet soon. He is pretty amazing. So I sent him some ideas. The tattoo is involving tarot. That much I want to say, but I don't want to say everything because it should be a surprise. But I also, now that we are doing a live session, or that is what he talked about that we should do, so I think that is what we should do, or that is probably what we will do. Like I said to you guys, he wants to talk about spiritual things, especially this like the loved one. But I also had the idea that if you have questions for him, it could be around the loved one or just spiritualism in general, because he seems like a very open, cool guy who probably will answer you guys' questions. Think about what the questions should be, write them in the comment maybe, because then I can show him so that he's a little bit prepared. But that would be fun. But prepare for Mikkel. I don't know how to pronounce that name in English. Now that it is October, I know you guys love when I do spells and witchy things. I don't even have the pumpkin up, which is a skandale, as we say in Denmark. Writing the Danish word again. Skandale. What is that translated? Well, it's just not good. I do believe this is going to be a ramble, people. Prepare yourself. Might be long, might not be long. I will probably also take tarot. Who knows? This is so typical me, right? I don't prepare for anything. I'm just here talking. There is one thing that I thought about doing, but I remembered that I actually have done that before. It's the leaf ritual. I will link it up here. I should be able to find it. So it doesn't make sense if I do that again. But you know what? I am going to take the pumpkin because I have had it, but now I did a shoot with it and then I put it somewhere. So let me just grab it. So I will just cut the camera and then I can maybe also just be a little bit more organized and think about what I want to talk about in this chit chat. It's just a chit chat. It's just a chit chat, people. I'm back. And look, we have Mr. Pumpkin. We have Mr. Pumpkin in the background. And I've been looking a little bit at Halloween things we can talk about. It might be pretty random, but that is what rambles is about. Right? The first thing that I saw is that the card that's associated with Halloween is actually the moon, which is very, very interesting because the moon is the deep seer of Halloween, of feelings, of protection, of manifestations. Back in the days, people use Halloween for manifesting, which is interesting because I actually haven't thought about it like that. Let me know if any of you guys have thought about Halloween as a manifestation day. But there's something about, and I think this is Citrine. Maybe this is actually yellow calcite. Anyway, oh, I do have Citrine here. So, I don't know, I want to use this. We're making our own rules here, people, like always. But there was something about if you take Citrine and Pyrite, you can have this kind of Pyrite or can I? Actually, maybe that was a good idea. It's all warm. But of course the candle is always above it. Well, I have this. I know I made a video where I showed you guys this, but this is also pyrite. This is just the raw pyrite, and I always hang it like over me here when I do readings. So there is this pyrite, and we have this kind of pyrite. They grow like this apparently. I got this at the Witch Museum. But on Hallows Eve, you stand underneath the moon, if there is a moon. If there is no moon, well, the energy is still there. And you do this. And then your dreams will be manifested. Who would have known? So, citrine, pyrite, are crystals that you can use for Hallows Eve, for manifestation. I mean, it actually makes sense because citrine is a manifestation stone, pyrite is also a manifestation stone. And now, in my mind, in my head, yellow calcite is also, but it also makes sense because, yeah, it's also a manifestation money stone. Okay? So, now that we also had the moon, you can maybe even take the moon card with you or put it in the window. You can also stand in the window and do your little right? Yeah, keeping an eye on oh my god, the person is sending me parts of the manuscript. Wow. It's very exciting. Am I going to be the main character? And it's a little bit wild to think about. I did tell the guy that I don't have any experience, but apparently he's seen the channel here, so I guess I impressed enough to be the main character. And it's right down my alley with the pictures he sent me. Anyway, you guys know I'm jumping from A to C to F to B, and then back to B. Don't mind me. I am frisky today. Yeah, but I saw that. We did speak about the history of the pumpkin, or why we carve pumpkins, so I will link it up here so that you guys can see it. I do want to make a little bit more Halloween content. I believe, no, last year I don't feel like I actually did much. That was the year where I made the 31 videos. I will link the playlist up here, so yeah. And I'm also excited that you guys made the cake, the pumpkin spiced cake that I sent you guys. I mean, listen, this is like the beginning of Halloween. This is the beginning of Halloween. It's the beginning of October, so if there's something specific I should do, let me know. Oh yeah, did I make a video about that? The soul cakes? But I think that's actually, I think I did because it's associated with Halloween. But I think you make the soul cakes in November. Does anyone know? If you have ever done soul cakes, let me know. Soul cakes. Should we take a tarot card? This is just going to be today, people. This is me today. Okay. Let me know in a comment, what is your favorite Halloween song? Is a song that really, you know... Oh, how funny is that? Look at that. Maybe we should take that. Is there a song that really sparks up your Halloween mood? And also movies. I mean, Halloween movies. Hocus Pocus is a movie I always see. I haven't really had the time to see Halloween movies, but I might actually do that this weekend. It's a Halloween weekend. And it is my birthday on Monday, so of course. I just realized, yeah, I had a dream last night. I dreamed something about shoelaces, white shoelaces. And I found out it's something about union and connection and starting a new journey, like being prepared for a new journey in a way. Okay, so we have Hallows Eve, which is actually the first card. Call upon the voices that steer your senses through the night. Cast an unforgiving howl as you stomp your might through the ground. 919! We have seen that before. What is the message from Season of the Witch? It is the Halloween Oracle. What is it that we need to know today for this weekend? At this moment in time. I did hear something about the storm will pass. So if you feel like there is a storm brewing or it is chaotic in your life at the moment, it will pass. What do we need to know? Intuition. Oh, sometimes we do need to listen to our intuition. Sometimes. We always need to listen to our intuition, don't we? Does any of you guys have acting skills? Give me some tips. Oh god, what if I have to go to casting? Already freaking out. You hold the answers, you know the truths. Ancient ones await behind the door of the mind. So there's something you're dealing with right now where like you know the truth, right? You know the right steps to take, you know what's happening. I mean, it is, it is. With Hallows Eve, I feel it's also because that it does make us dive into self, right? So I feel October and Halloween makes us become more aware of our intuition and our boundaries, our whatever, right? 23, there might be something about the 23rd. When did we have, that was on the 17th, right? We have the full moon with the soon. There's something about this upcoming full moon. And we had that yesterday, I believe, in the reading too. Huntress moon. Oh, yeah. Do you guys remember? Do you remember the saying, which wolf are you feeding? What oracle is that actually? I know we are jumping, but again, this is a ramble, okay? It is the moon goddess or something. I have to see if I can find it now, because I feel it's very important that we talk about that. So, I can sit and see if I can find it. Oh, it was actually already right in front of me. You go, just wait until you meet the middle guy. He is so funny. I think he fits perfectly into the family. I was a little bit unsure about, now that you guys know it's a tarot card, and maybe I need you guys' help a little bit. I was a little bit unsure if it should be the High Priestess or the Empress that should be a part of my tattoo. It's a little part of the tattoo. But what do you guys feel? The Empress or the High Priestess? Because I just spoke with him about that and sent him some pictures. So let's see. Because the High Priestess is more tarot, like it's more intuitive and about the psychic abilities. The High Priestess is obviously, it's new beginnings, right? So I'm a little bit unsure, so I might need your guys' help as well. But I'm excited. I'm excited. Abundance. What am I actually doing? Oh, everywhere today. Okay, Hunter's moon. I believe, yeah. Oh no, it's the wolf moon. Well, okay, well, Hunter's moon. Hunter's moon. 9-2, so there might be something about making decisions soon. Oh boy. Didn't even realize that it's the card that I showed. I was so confused why I was shuffling the deck. Oh, universe, you're very loud. You're very loud. I see you. I hear you. Abundance. Look at that. Because that is the Hunter's Moon. It popped up without that I realized it. Because I actually thought that the Hunter's Moon was the... Like, there's a card with the wolf, right? But that's the Wolf Moon. With the story about the boy talking with his grandfather, asking him what wolf will win or something. Because we have a wolf. We have 2 wolves inside of us, right? And it depends on which wolf we are feeding. But, wow. There's a card that was laying here. What is happening? Actually, number 10. Welcoming full circle. Discernment. Well, okay, we'll take you after. Something is about to happen. Something is about to happen. I'm telling you guys. I'm so confused today. Take advantage of this. Take advantage of this time of abundance, which one of the things that the tarot reader told me was that October, like she said, Sandra, it is your money month. It is your manifestation month. So abundance is taking shape in your life. Possibilities and opportunities are everywhere. You are open and responsive to the abundance around you. There is enough for everyone. The Hunter's Moon is the traditional moon of plenty. It was when game was at its most plentiful. So the people would not go hungry. Aww. I have contact lenses in today, so I feel it's very hard to read this. My God. The moon was large and bright in the sky, and in some cases deep orange. We do like that. You guys won't believe this, but this card is associated with Citrine. There is a reason for everything. There's a reason for everything. Even if we don't understand or see it at the moment, or in the moment, there's something happening with the way you understand things, the way you see things. And also, it's a number 11, because it's 3-8. You are blossoming, you're blooming. You're blossoming and you're blooming. Take care in your choices now. Look carefully and judge wisely. There might have been something difficult to see. Something that has been obscured. But now it has been revealed to you. Examine it closely. Oh, October. Why don't we love October? Talking about this while the grey clouds are rolling in. Well, we had something about the storm, but we had the storm passing. Listen to your intuition. 3, 4, 5. Yeah. Once again, 5 is the 5th today. 22, 22. So what is it that has been revealed? Also, look at how, like, you know, this moon, it's glowing. But she's not really aware that it's glowing. So something is happening right now that you might not fully understand or be aware of. There is plenty. There will be plenty. It's a promise. Totally got emotional with that. You deserve everything that comes your way. Everything you dream and desire of. If it's love, if it's money, if it's adventure, if it's new friends or new environment, or just love and happiness and good health, you deserve that. I did hear you need to smile more. You need to smile more. There is one thing that's clouding your... Maybe it's not clouding your vision or your path, but maybe it's more discernment. Maybe it's more understanding something, seeing something. I take my time to be accurate and precise in my discernment. When you get some years on you, hopefully the time you spent moving and choosing upon this earth brings you some kind of wisdom. I believe wisdom was something that came up in the evening reading yesterday, right? Whatever is happening right now, there is wisdom to be found in it, even if it's a difficult situation. It might not be, right? But no matter what it is, if it's just you spilling your coffee in the morning, there is wisdom in it. Maybe look at the shape the coffee got spilled in. There's a meaning with everything. All of us, if we are engaged in life, make good decisions or poor ones. Sometimes we make spectacular bad ones. Okay. All of us get hurt others, learn, forget, fall over again, get up. But hopefully we grow, we change. We are able to spot where our sore points and fix them if we so choose. We are able to take a good long... Whoa, what happened there? We are able to take a good long look at what is painfully recurring in our lives and deal with it. Yes, baby, deal. They say the secret here is discernment. Real discernment, really making it priority to take time to ensure accountness of judgment. Wow, that was a word. Accountness of judgment. Really looking at the fine print before you buy. So maybe there is something. Maybe some of you guys bought something and it didn't work. I don't know why. For some of you guys, it might be something with a car. Could even be something with a house, right? I actually do have a customer who experienced that. They bought a house and everything was fine, but the moment they moved in and they lived there for some weeks, they started to see the cracks in the foundation and a lot of other things, right? And I guess that's like life. Once you start living and once you start being in a situation, the longer you are in a situation, you pay attention to the cracks in the foundation. Oh my god. Is that what we're talking about, people? The universe. What we are paying attention to right now. The next card is fear, so I just totally slammed that down. I mean, fear does make us aware, right? And what is this he's seeing here in the background? It's a mist. And it was actually very misty outside this morning. It was very beautiful, but it was very misty. And I remember, like, when I was out in the hallway doing my makeup because of the light. And I could look out of the window, and the distance, it looked like the shape of something, but I couldn't really see what it was. So my mind played tricks, right? And I guess maybe that is what October does. It plays tricks with our mind to make us aware of something, the bad, the good. Not that something bad is happening, but to make us aware that maybe our fears can take over, like listen to your intuition, instead of judging, instead of being critical or harmful or hurtful or whatever for, whatever for. Without judging ourselves, without judging others, but then also allow to again see the abundant in things around us. Are we learning big things today? Once again, I think we are. I feel like we always do that. Specifically today. Thank you guys for spending this day with me. Going down the rabbit hole. But I mean, listen, if I would not have started this reading, rambled on, we would not have gotten this message, right? And now that I hold up the cards here, this is like past energy, this is the here and now, and that is the future. So what do you actually see? What is being revealed in the mist? Not your fears or what you know, yeah. Like, because the longer we stare at fear, the mist, the more shapes we see, right? And maybe that is what this Halloween does. The camera was about to close. So I don't think I should make this any longer. I think we have spoken about what we need to speak about. You guys have tiny tools that you could use. We have spoken a little bit about what's to happen in the future. With the movie thingy. I think the movie thing is probably way into the future as far as I could understand on the person. But nonetheless, it's interesting. You know, let's see where I am in the world when it comes to that. might be in LA. And then I can't wait to do the session with Mikkel. Can't wait for you guys to meet him and him teaching us about the Law One and teaching us about spirituality. It's funny how, like, once you are aware of, maybe that's also something that's important right now, once you are aware of the fact, like, oh, there is actually spiritual people, there's actually people out there who are interested in the same things as we are, they start pop up the moment you go out adventure in the world. Because I feel that's very important. Like, when you take action, you get rewarded, because that is what I did with the tattoo thingy, right? And I was open enough to allow this person into my space and say, yeah, it's, you know, that sounds like a good idea to do a tattoo session and go live and talk about stuff like that. In the past, I would have been like, oh no, I don't think I can do that. I think that's scary. No. So I feel like I have opened so much more up to the possibilities of what the universe is trying to show me. Also, if it involves people, friendships, connections, to be open-minded. Be very open-minded. And the same for you. I have a feeling for each and one of you, there is a specific person coming into your life who is also spiritual. It might be someone who's already in your life. Someone who is opening up your intuition. Someone who is dragging you out of your cloud. Someone who allows, or someone who's standing by your side when you do see smoke and mirrors, right? Someone who's calming your nervous system. That person will arrive in your life soon, in October, if this person has not already arrived. So be open-minded, people. Okay? It might not be who you think it is. It might be. They might look different. They might think different. They might trick you. They might push you to your limits. They might force you to think in a different way and to see things in a different way. Yeah. Now I think I'm done. Thank you guys. I will get this up for you so that you can watch it. But have a magical day. I probably will film more. And I also think I'm going to make the week ahead reading. I don't think I'm going to post it today. Depends on how magnificent the message is going to be. But yeah, nonetheless, if you want to have more information about the weekend reading, we did do a weekend reading. I will link it up here. But thank you. I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.